Lethal Nation? Wayne here with Lethal Injection Outdoors. Welcome to another installment in our Lethal Life series. If this is your first time watching the Lethal Life series, be sure to go back and check out our other episodes. And real quick, what is our Lethal Life series? We do videos on food plots, putting in water tanks, review videos, and just talk about all different kind of things and how we live lethal 365 days a year. Well, what are we talking about today, Wayne? Tree saddles. What kind of tree saddles? Tree saddles from Trophyline. Now here's the deal, folks. I am not a saddle expert. I've been in this saddle a handful of times and I'm getting very familiar with it. I do have an addictive personality, so probably by the end of the video, I will be a saddle expert. Just kidding, folks. But I am trying to get real familiar with the saddle so I can help other guys on the crew like Sean and my father. Nick's pretty much the same pace I am. He's kind of been in it a couple times, hung in it a couple times, but let's show you what you get with this Trophyline pack. Go over that a little bit. Now, first thing I want to talk to you about, why did I pick Trophyline? Trophyline has been in the saddle game for a long time. They make a very nice, very durable saddle, and they're readily available. One thing I noticed when I was first looking into saddle hunting, I noticed a lot of the companies out there make some really nice equipment, but one of the things is you have to order them and they can take weeks to get. If you're anything like me, you wanted this thing yesterday. So if you're watching this video, you hopefully already have one coming to you in the mail, or you're going to go on Trophyline's website, check them out, and get one for yourself so you too can get adapted to the saddle game. Now, very simple. I've learned some of the terminology. If I screw something up, be sure to call me out on it. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, because like I said, I'm still learning in the saddle game. Now, this is your waist belt, your bridge, leg straps, which are not adjustable on the Trophyline, and then I have my tether, and I also have my lineman's belt in these two really nice pouches. Quick rundown, the pouches can be moved anywhere on this molly strap on the back, and you can clip all kind of things onto this. Now, I'd like to say that I took up saddle hunting because I'm a minimalist, like a lot of guys do. But that's not true. If you travel with me, you know that when we're at the airport and we're weighing bags in, Wayne's probably pulling something out of his bag and stuffing it in yours so he can make weight. Now, here's the deal, folks. Step through the leg straps. I got my waist belt there buckled, but I can just pull it up. So, one thing I've learned in a very short time in the saddle, don't get discouraged. It's like putting on a new pair of work boots or a pair of ice skates or something like that, because when I first put it on, I'm going to be honest with you, it was cutting into all different places, and it's almost like you need to sit in it a couple times and get conditioned. Second thing, if you get in it and you don't really like a certain thing, try something different. I've done worn it low, way down, falling off my butt, and I've also worn it high. I've found if I wear it too high, it gets really high up on my boys and it starts pulling in on there. If I wear it too low, I get a little pinch down here. But what you need to do is you need to condition yourself and spend some time in the saddle so you can learn about the saddle. Now, my plan is here just to show you the rundown, basic saddle principles, and move on. I like to keep these videos short and sweet. Now, this is the bridge. Does the Trophyline have an adjustable bridge? I've read tons of things, so I talked directly to someone from Trophyline. The bridge is meant to be clipped in with one carabiner through right here, but you can, a lot of guys when they're walking in like to tighten this up. Now, if you're walking in, you can tighten that up, stick the excess in here, stick the excess anywhere you want. But there is something neat about this. You can use, now you want to take the back strap, not the front one, because if you take the front strap, you're going to pull it tight on you and then it's going to start pinching stuff off. But you can utilize this back strap as a single bridge. This strap has 6,600 pounds of braking strength. It's not going to break if you only clip into one of them, and that makes you feel more comfortable making this bridge longer or shorter. At first I was going to do that, and I'll tell you what, like I said, after sitting in it, I got a lot more comfortable, and I've realized that I like going through both of them and just doubling up just like that when I get in the tree stand. Now, not going to go too high. I'm going to hop up one step and get on my platform and show you guys what it's all about. Now, I'll tighten that up real quick. Lineman's belt, adjust like any other lineman's belt. If you guys have used safety harnesses or things like that in the past, you clip right to that. You're going to get up there, you're going to clip around here, and you're going to be able to work hands-free just like you can when you're wearing your safety harness and installing a tree stand. Now, why did I want to get into the saddle game? I'll tell you one of the main reasons. It's definitely the fact that when we go places, we don't know what we're going to get into as far as a tree stand goes or a filming set goes. So if we take this saddle with us, we could take one step, a platform, and I could honestly go to Canada, get up above Sean Johnson. I could climb up a ladder stand, put up one step, put up my platform, and get above Sean Johnson or Nick or another one of the crew guys and actually be up here and be able to film them from the saddle situation. So as you can see, pop up just like that. Let me adjust, make sure everything's tight. We're good to go. Now, got my lineman's belt on. Like I said, just like any other stand. Now look, I can stand on my platform. I'm working hands-free. Now, I'm gonna take out my tether. This is the second thing that you really want to pay close attention to, where your saddle sits on your body, plus this tether height. This tether height makes a big difference in how you hang and how the saddle hangs on your body. So I've been going eye level, and one thing I did notice, the higher you go with the tether, the more range of motion you actually have. If you got it real low, you don't have as much what I call swing room. Now, I've been doubling this up. I found that if you don't, it can slide down the tree. So I have been putting it through 2 times. And there's something else I have been doing that I've found just in the last couple days, is if I take saddle terminology, here we go, my weak side, my harder side to shoot off of, I've learned that if I take and put it a little to that weak side, I get a little more movement kind of that way as I want to swing around the tree. So let me clip my bridge in here. Like I said, we can loosen this up, double up that bridge. And remember, if you want to run it single, by all means, run it single. I'll loosen that clip, put that on, let's spin that clip back tight again. And then what you want to do is start letting off your lineman's rope, kind of sit back into the saddle, and there we go, we're ready to hunt. Now, like I said, I liked it a little bit off to that side, not directly in front of me, because this is my strong side right here. I can take any shot that I want. And if I got a deer coming back in behind me, I've noticed that I can get right out there, almost back around to where the camera is, and it's giving me a little more rope just by having that out on that side. So, take your lineman's belt off here. You can actually leave that loose, might get in the way a little bit. I don't know, I haven't killed anything out of a saddle, but you can take that off, put it back in your pack, anything like that. But that's the basic rundown. And like I said, folks, don't get discouraged. If you put this on and you're like, oh my God, it's digging in this and digging in that, put it on again and again and again, sit in it a couple times. Mess with your tether height, mess with where it's at on your body. If it's up on your boys a little too much, lower it down some. It's definitely a preference and feel thing, but it's definitely something that Lethal Injection Outdoors is adding to our arsenal. Like I said, I can take this to Canada. This weighs with the stand, then I'm standing on the little platform, and some steps, and the saddle, which would normally be my safety harness. I can take this, go to Canada, I could get put in a ladder stand that I'm not real familiar with, put 1 or 2 steps up, be that much higher, up there, ready to hunt and kill a bear, or in Missouri after a deer and things like that. And we're packing a lot less stuff, because I'm definitely somebody who's at that weight limit every single time. And when you're relying on other people and places and things like that, you definitely want to be comfortable. And if you don't know what kind of stand you're going to end up in, it's either you got to mail something there or you're paying extra bag fees. So this is something, like I said, adding it to our arsenal so we can live lethal 365 days a year. Thanks for watching, folks. We're definitely going to have more coming to you. We're going to talk a little bit more about the saddle platform. We're going to do some shooting out of the Trophyline, and I plan on filming some stuff with Nick here in the near future. We're going to get out there, start shooting our bows and things like that out of the saddle and sit them in a little bit more sitting position. Put some knee pads on, might be comfortable like that. Till next time, this is Wayne with Lethal Injection Outdoors, living lethal 365 days a year and having fun doing it.